Hi everyone, welcome to Drop Everything and Read Day with the Fulton County Library System. My name is Miss Leanne and I'm a librarian here at the Milton Library. Today I have one of my favorite books to share with you. The illustrations are really beautifully done and it's just a really sweet book. I do want to mention that it is a little sad at some points, but stick around for the end. I think you'll really like it. This book is called My Apollo by Nina Huang. Some beautiful watercolor illustrations here. This winter had been long and difficult for Briar and his dad. Briar's mom moved out over the summer, so this year there were no birthday pancakes, no Halloween candy, and Christmas came and went without any sparkly lights in the house. On top of that, the school counselor said that Briar was falling behind in his classes, sleeping when he should have been reading, and not playing with others. Briar maybe needs some extra support, his counselor says. On the ride home from school, Dad was really quiet. "Wait, this isn't the way home," Briar said. "Where are we going?" Dad smiled and answered, "We're going to make today a good day." When they finally stopped, it was at a dog shelter. Briar couldn't believe it. He had been begging his dad for a dog forever. Using the light. "This is a shelter for greyhounds," Dad said. "They are bred to run races so people can place bets and make money. But when they get older and slower, they're given away and need to find forever homes, and it's not always easy." There were so many of them. White ones, black ones, tan ones, and some with stripes like tigers. Dad patted Briar on the head and asked, "So, Briar, who's going to come home with us today?" How could Briar choose? They were all beautiful animals. He looked and found a scared greyhound tucked in the back of his crate, shaking. "His name is Apollo. We think he was abused while he was on the racetrack, but we can't know for sure," the shelter lady said. "Whoever takes him home will need to be extra patient and kind. It will take some time for him to open up." In that instant, Briar knew this is his dog. He understood that Apollo was afraid and sad, and he knew he could help Apollo feel better. Poor Apollo was scared of so many strange things, like passing cars, loud noises, sudden movements, cats and mice, even the couch. Why would a dog be afraid of a soft, comfy couch? Most of all, Apollo was afraid of being touched. Sometimes he seemed fine, so Briar would try to pet him, but then Apollo would start shaking and backing away. Dad told Briar that because people had been unkind to Apollo, now he didn't trust them. "It's a defense mechanism," Dad explained. Briar hoped that Apollo will trust him soon. In time, Briar learned that there were things Apollo loved. Apollo always got very excited and wagged his tail like crazy when Briar took him out for a walk. Apollo would take the time to smell each and every flower all the way to the park. At the park, while other dogs would play fetch, Apollo ran in circles really fast with a silly grin on his face. Briar had never seen a dog run so fast. Briar had never even seen a dog run so fast. Apollo also loved other dogs at the park, especially greyhounds. "You've got a greyhound too," said a girl with a black greyhound. "My name is Ellie, and this is Emma. Can I pet your dog?" and reached for Apollo. No, I'm sorry, but Apollo doesn't like to be touched," Briar explained. "We just brought him home not too long ago, and we think maybe somebody was mean to him." "Emma didn't like being touched when we first brought her home either," Ellie whispered as she stepped away from Apollo, not wanting to scare him. "Really?" Briar reached and petted Emma on the head. Emma looked up at Briar, all smiles. "See?" Ellie giggled. "She's not afraid anymore." Briar asked, "Can you teach me how to help Apollo?" So, while Apollo and Emma ran around and played, Ellie told Briar everything she knew about greyhounds. She gave him a list of things to do with Apollo to help him not be so scared of people, starting with Briar, his human dad. And this is Ellie's list of things to try with Apollo. Make Apollo a comfortable bed in your room. This teaches him that he is a safe place and that place is with you. Rain or shine, take Apollo out for his walk at the same time every day. Routine is comforting to dogs, and he will learn to look forward to this time with you. Teach Apollo the basic command, come here. Apollo, come here. Every time he comes when you call, give him a treat as a reward. Giving him rules and new challenges helps him feel stable. Good boy. Tell Apollo all your secrets. If you trust him with your open heart, he will trust you back. Here's Briar thinking. He looks sad. I hope it wasn't my fault that Mom left. I'm worried about school. I wish I could help Dad feel better somehow. Make sure you are the one to feed Apollo every day, so he knows he can rely on you. Briar practiced Ellie's tips daily, and over time he could see that Apollo was improving. He wasn't even afraid of the couch anymore. And when Briar finally reached his hand out to pet Apollo, he was fine. More than fine. When Briar wrapped his arms around Apollo's thick, warm chest, Apollo smiled for him. One night, Dad came home late and the house was still. When Briar and Apollo didn't come greet him, he went to check on them in Briar's room. Briar, Apollo, he looks worried. They had fallen asleep together on Apollo's fluffy bed. They looked so content. Dad just laid a blanket on top of them and let them be. Greyhounds are known to be gentle dogs. Briar woke up the next morning like a bolt of lightning. He was so eager for the big day of playing ahead of him with Ellie, Emma, and Apollo. Where are you guys rushing to? It's Saturday, Dad asked. I'm meeting with my friends at the park. I told you already, Briar replied, looking everywhere for Apollo's leash, which Apollo had been holding in his mouth the whole time. Dad laughed and kissed Briar on the forehead, and then Apollo. You boys have fun. When you get back, there will be pancakes. And that is the end of My Apollo. And it's a very sweet story about a little family who had some healing to do, and they did that together. So it's a very sweet book. I love it so much. You can request it from the library with your Fulton County Library card. Just go to FulcoLibrary.org and place a hold, and we will send this to you, and you can pick it up with curbside service. Thanks again. Thanks again for joining us for Drop Everything and Read Day. I hope you enjoyed My Apollo with us, and what are you going to read today?